Welcome to Facts TV News, where everything is true.
Man shot in buttocks, penis glazed by bullet. Police are probing a bizarre shooting in which a man was allegedly shot in the buttocks and his penis was glazed by a bullet. The weird incident occurred along a gully on Sandy Park Road in St. Andrews Saturday afternoon. The police said about 3:10 p.m., the 26-year-old man, who is a resident of the area, was among a group of men playing a game of cards when he felt the urge to urinate. The police said that while relieving himself, the injured man heard several explosions and simultaneously felt a burning sensation on his right buttock. He reportedly returned to where he was playing cards, after which he observed blood coming from his wear. He was assisted by a friend to the University Hospital of the West Indies, where he was treated for the gunshot wound received to his right buttocks and a glaze to his penis. The matter was reported to the police after the man left the hospital. Man shot dead in Plainland. Up to late Saturday evening, police said that they had not identified a motive for the morning's killing of a man on Declaree Lane in Plainland, Kingston 11. Dead is 27-year-old Shaquille Gallimore, who goes by the aliases Jamar and Jugger. He was shot multiple times at his home. Police said around 5:05 a.m., residents reportedly heard loud explosions sounding like gunfire. The residents made checks and stumbled upon the now deceased lying on the ground, suffering from what appears to be gunshot wounds to his upper body. The police were alerted, but residents hurriedly assisted Gallimore to the Kingston Public Hospital, where he later succumbed to his injuries while undergoing treatment. He was pronounced dead shortly after 6 a.m., and the body was taken to the morgue. The police found 8 spent casing while processing the murder scene. Clarendon man charged with assault after allegedly attacking relative. A man has been charged with 2 counts of assault at common law after he allegedly attacked a relative in his home in Chapelton, Clarendon on Thursday, December 15, 2022. Charged is 26-year-old Jason Hamilton. Reports from the Chapelton police are that about 3 p.m., the police were summoned after Hamilton allegedly used a machete to chop a relative. On arrival of the police, Hamilton was reportedly found armed with a hammer and other cutting implements. It is reported that a confrontation ensued between Hamilton and the lawman, during which he was shot and injured. Hamilton was transferred to hospital, where he was admitted. Funeral for his son of Adonia and Kimberly Megan held yesterday. It was a sad day in the music fraternity on Saturday, as Caliph Lawrence, the son of Adonia and his wife Kim Megan, was laid to rest. The funeral service was held at the Boulevard Baptist Church in St. Andrew. A number of people from the entertainment industry were in attendance, including dancehall artist Bounty Killer, who shared snippets from the ceremony in an emoji-laden Instagram post with the caption, "Holy to thee, O Lord, fly high King Caliph. Come on, send up all the prayers for these 2 families in this challenging time. Deepest sympathies goes out." There were also song tributes from artists including Wayne Marshall, who performed his 2018 hit, Glory to God. 9-year-old Caliph died from cancer in December 2022. There has been an outpouring of support to Adonia and Kimberly Megan since Caliph's untimely passing, with entertainers such as Shaggy, Macadamon, Ioctane, Scotty Burrell, and Shenseea, among others, making social media posts expressing their condolences to the couple. The grieving parents made their first public appearance since their son's passing as they attended the Sans Caribbean Music Festival held at the Stadium East in Kingston on New Year's Day. Adonia performed at the event and invited Kimberly Megan to the stage during his set, where he expressed appreciation for her support over the years, especially during the period of their son's fight against cancer. Police accused of breaking man's legs, damaging knee, cops defend action. What was supposed to be a trip back to Jamaica to rekindle ties with family turned out to be a source of major stress and concern for Damien Edwards, who is now crying foul at police officers based in St. Catherine. Damien's father, 68-year-old Livingston Edwards, reportedly had an altercation with his niece at his home in Dover Castle Redwood in the parish. When the woman got the police involved, the senior Edwards ended up with a broken leg, a damaged knee, and is now in need of surgery. However, the police noted that the matter will be going before the court and insist that the senior Edwards, whom they have described as a repeat aggressor, was boisterous towards the officers. The man, a building contractor, was charged with assaulting a constable, resisting arrest, and disorderly conduct. 2 other family members, 59-year-old Alphonsa Edwards and 43-year-old Felicia Edwards, were also charged with obstructing the police. The matter is set for the St. Catherine Parish Court on Wednesday, February 8, 2023. He was at home about 9:30 p.m. on January 3rd, and some officers came at his home and wanted to arrest him. He did not know what for and tried to find out the nature of the arrest. They did not want to say much about it, Damien told reporters. That was when the officers put him to the ground and beat him severely. His right leg is broken and the cap of his knee is completely apart, so now he has to do surgery to get it pinned and try to get back in place. They used their baton to beat him severely, the frustrated son continued. Damien, discombobulated, maintained that the police shouldn't have never allowed the situation to escalate to that level since they were dealing with a senior citizen. My father is 68, that's an old man. To beat a man like that to the point where his knee busts open and bleeding severely is wrong. Last night when I saw him, he was bleeding from the kneecap. That shows how bad the damage is, he told reporters. They beat him and then they took him straight to hospital, and even while at the hospital, he was not able to walk. The officers were not willing to assist him to get out of the vehicle. It was civilians who had to assist him out of the vehicle to get medical attention. They, the police, refused to assist him. Deputy Superintendent of Police, DSP in charge of Linstead Zone, Sharmich Barnett, told reporters that when the police are called to any particular incident, they have to act in the best interest and in the interest of those who have made their complaints. All he, Edwards, would have needed to do was to follow the instructions of the police. The police were asking him to come to the station. I know that my police officers acted in a just manner and that they will be able to account for their action in court, she said. If they did not take action, they would have been mobbed there by the family members. I was told that the persons were eager to get the police out of the space, and the man is a known aggressor. It is not the first time that complaints have been made against him. Barnett stressed that the situation is quite sad because officers don't want to go to any incident and have to react in that particular way. But again, the police are trained, and whenever they come upon resistance, especially resistance of that nature, they are going to take action. It is very unfortunate, especially because it's a family incident. Barnett further rebuffed claim that the police refused to assist the senior Edwards to get care at the hospital. That was not the case. You can throw a stone in the hospital, so he was given medical attention. Meanwhile, the police said the senior Edwards' niece made a report against him for assault, occasionally actually bodily harm, and assault at common law. However, Damien's version of the event differ. She broke something for him, and he went to talk to her about it, and she was all up in his face. So what he told me that he did is to use his hand to push her away. She then went to the police station and reported that he attacked her and that he slapped her in the chest and that she was in a lot of pain, he told reporters. I haven't seen her or heard from her, but all I know is I need some justice. I need this to be heard. I think those police officers acted in a very unprofessional manner, and the way they treated my father was brutal and unacceptable. To beat an elderly man to that point, that has to be terrible. That is distasteful.
Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell.